ドジャースの大谷翔平選手が日本時間10日、本拠地でのパイレーツ戦に1番指名打者として先発出場し、3試合ぶりのホームランとなるリーグ単独トップの35号ツーランを放ちました。試合は3回一死一塁の場面で迎えた大谷の第2打席。地元中継局スポーツネット LA のジョー・デイビス実況が、第1打席では直球を3球連続で空振りし、三振しました。これでカウント2ストライクは直近48打数で1安打。絶好調だった6月は追い込まれてからスイングをコンパクトにし、空振りを減らしていましたが、もうそれをやっていませんと伝えました。しかし、その直後、カウント1、2から内角低めのスライダーを見事に捉え、バックスクリーン右へ飛ばす壮大な35号ツーランホームランを放ちました。デイビス実況は、マジェスティックホームランだ。ストライクカウントがいくつであれ、フルスイングしてくれ。と述べ、大谷の一発に興奮を隠せない様子でした。その模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
Shohei Ohtani going to be a big show with him here in LA tonight. How many milestones is he approaching right now to potentially set this season?
I mean, let's think about it. He has a chance to win an MVP in both leagues this year, which he only one other person, it's Robinson. And then you're talking about possible Triple Crown winner. You're talking about possible 50-50 guy because he just hit his 34th home run. He's got 35 stolen bases. What this guy's been able to do while he's rehabbing back from Tommy John, because, oh yeah, let's not forget he pitches, and he's one of the best pitchers on the planet.
Yeah.
Every single time he shows up on a field, just like O'Neal Cruz, you don't know what you're going to see. He's just put it together, and piece by piece over the last couple years, he's been not just good, but better than anything we've ever seen before.
What kind of mindset does Mitch Keller have to have coming into this matchup with Ohtani?
Attack, 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 and watch what he's doing right in front of you. And just when you think you've got him, don't. Because we saw what happened when the big man schemes went up against him. He threw him about 6 heaters in a row, struck him out the first time, 3 straight pitches, and then eventually Ohtani punched back and hit a ball out of the yard. And you got to think, sometimes you got to think, okay, he is a little late, but he'll step out, he'll regroup, and he's playing it all out in his mind, steps back in. That's what makes this guy so incredible, and it's because he's not just one player, right? He's a hitter, he's a pitcher, but he's not just one person. Let's go ahead and roll this up here. He's got more personality than anybody on the planet. I mean, look at that. I mean, right?
Look at these.
It's the man with many faces.
How do you describe each of these?
I think
that one saying, oh my gosh, I actually just did that.
That's probably about every day, yeah, when he hits the ball out of the Dodger Stadium.
This one right here, he's like, wow, I didn't realize I actually could do that.
Yeah, that's the first time he heard about schemes. Yep, that's right.
That's a random time where he didn't get on base.
Exactly. Yeah, you're nailing it.
I think that one's my favorite one right there.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Now, I think when you talk about the Los Angeles Dodgers nowadays, you have to talk about Shohei Ohtani. He will be leading off for them tonight, and he is having a great year. Maybe last year, one of the best seasons of all time as a pitcher and hitter. This year, just as a DH and KY, it has not slowed him down at the plate one bit.
It hasn't at all. And to face him at the top of the lineup is instant offense, as we talked about before. So many things he can do. He can hit for power, he can hit for average, and he can score runs. And so all those things are a big package. And you look at the stolen base, third in the ranking of the MLB. That says a ton load of what this guy can bring. He touches home plate often in a lot of different ways.
Absolutely.
Ohtani, who struck out 3 consecutive fastballs in the first inning, gets a curveball here and grounds it foul. He's now 1 for his last 48 with 2 strikes. Remember back earlier this season, we'd see him with 2 strikes really cut down his swing, just try to put it in play. That was one of his hottest stretches back in June. He's not doing that anymore.
The only time Dave Roberts worries about him when he's chasing that up and in fastball or he's chasing stuff in the dirt on the plate. Other than that, when he commands the strike zone, the rest of the strike zone away from those 2 pitches, that's when he gets its hottest. He's going to get a lot of chase pitches with 2 strikes because no pitcher wants to try and get him out in the strike zone. So he can build counts back in his favor to 2-2, 3-2 if he just lays off the chase pitches when he's 0-2 and 1-2.
There goes Paez and a 1-2. There's a towering drive way back there. A majestic home run. Ohtani strikes.
2 for 49 with 2 strikes.
Oh my gosh.
The second one should count as more than one hit. Oh my goodness. It's a chase breaking ball that never gets to the chase. It stays on the plate, doesn't have as much depth, and he punishes it.
Greatness recognizes greatness. 3-0 Dodgers as Ohtani clobbers his 35th. Yet only his 9th longest this year, if you can believe that.
Yeah, teammates will come up with that little high five, the low five, and say, hey, did you get it? And he's like, nah, maybe in my top 10. I don't know, maybe. Didn't get all of it. And every guy he's high-fiving has never hit one that far.
And we joke about it, but that is the argument against cutting down your swing with 2 strikes. And he's not the only guy that takes that approach across baseball in this era. Guys are willing to strike out because they have the ability to do damage still. Counter to the counter is, in the postseason, you love to have that 2-strike club.
Yes, because you're facing the top 3 starters of a team, and you're probably facing the top 3 relievers of a team, and they don't give up many home runs.
And this is absolutely crushed. Right center field, and that's going to be way out of here. A 2-run homer for Shohei, and the Dodgers are going to take a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Yeah, that's exactly what you didn't want, is that base on ball, that free pass on the 9-hole hitter, and anything that could go wrong is going wrong right now. 114 mile-per-hour exit velo, and ladies and gentlemen, this ball, you'd have to be here to really see it, but I mean, it hit the batter's eye straight away center field. It was definitely one that was going right off the bat.
Loud. And that one just, a hung breaking ball that he's trying to get in at the back foot on Ohtani. And just leave it over the middle of the plate. It happens to everybody.
Yeah, that's the one pitch for Ohtani. Being a left-handed, Billy to go down and get that ball. He's got good extensions, a big man, long limbs. But one thing you don't want to do is create anything down. He can get the ball down up in the air. For any run producer, that's kind of what it comes down to. The really good run producers are low ball hitters. They can get the low ball hit just like that in all fields. And he's a special one. There's no doubt about that.
And just a couple weeks ago, we saw Shohei go 473 feet out of the stadium, which, I mean, we've only seen that a few times. Willie Stargell did that twice. But that is not an easy thing to do here in Dodger Stadium. Just a lot of pure power coming from Ohtani.
Bottom 3rd after a walk. Shohei Ohtani up. Shohei Ohtani way out. 35th of the year, back on top of the NL leaderboard.
Crushes that. We're always impressed, but with the Dodger legends in town, impressing them as well. You got Sandy Koufax there standing up, clapping, going, wow. He hit that a long way.
448, when you get that kind of reaction from Mr. Koufax, I mean, yeah, that Shohei doing Shohei things.
I mentioned that you've battled against Freddie and guys like Shohei for a long time now. Like, what's it like having them on your side and seeing them do their thing when you're on the mound?
Well, I've been asking Shohei to show me something for a couple of days, so it's nice it's nice of him to hit a homer today. But going against a bunch of guys in here with Freddie and Show and Jay you could go up and down the lineup, even Will and Teoscar. Tough outs. Tough guys to get out. You really got to execute your stuff, and you really got to go out and do things. So it's nice to be on their side.
デーブ・ロバーツ監督は試合後の記者会見で、大谷翔平の本塁打をインクレディブルやリマーカブルという言葉以外で説明できるかという質問に対し、ノーと短く答えました。そして、彼はバットに当たった時のボールの飛び方は、今までに私が見たことがないものだ。と驚いた表情で述べました。さらにロバーツ監督は、私はバリー・ボンズとプレーしたことがあるが、バリーが史上最高の打者かもしれないが、翔平の打球は他とは異なる、と、大谷の得意性を強調しました。ご視聴ありがとうございました。これからも大谷選手のさらなる活躍から目が離せません。 チャンネル登録と高評価をよろしくお願いします。皆様からのコメントもお待ちしております。